on site. Good day, everyone. So today on site we have Gabriel Moonde with us. He is a TV personality and also an entrepreneur. And you guys know you have watched us, you've seen what we do on the show is that we talk to young Namibian entrepreneurs that are really just trying to get the hustle on board, or just get on the hustle and just, make something out of themselves instead of just doing or going to work and do the 7 to 5. So Gabriel, it's a tough interview for me, guys, because this guy's also a TV personality and he's always interviewing people. Now I have to interview him. But anyways, guys, let's listen to Gabriel and then he tells us, what's his hustle. Or first of all, let me ask Gabriel, where are you from? What is it that you do before we really get into the hustle?
All right.
And what it is we need to do. So not me, but what other niggas need to do so they can look like you, because really we also want to be really fine guys.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thanks for the introduction. I'm from Windhoek. That's what I call home now. I started a fitness program where I help people lose weight, help people tone up, help people feel good about themselves, help guys, get their six-pack, help ladies, get their body toned, ready for the summer. Not just ready for the summer, but basically just a fit in general,
But before you got into the whole fitness thing, because let me not lie, I've known Gabriel from those poly years.
Right, yeah.
And you are fine. You don't look like this. You don't look like this. Yeah. So what is it that you were doing before you got into this whole new industry?
Right. I've always been pretty much into fitness, since the tender age of like 13, 12, 13, primary school, right? I was always very active in athletics and stuff like that. So that actually helped me to remain fit and that kind of stuff. I used to jog in my own private time, do push-ups in the room, I was in boarding school my whole life. When I got to varsity, like you mentioned, when I won Mr. Poly 2013, Mr. Polytech 2013, I did have a six-pack, so I thought, I looked, now that you're saying I didn't look that good, so...
No, you were fine, but now this is another level of fine.
Oh, okay.
This is another level of fine.
All right.
So fitness was really always your thing.
Always my thing.
I'm going to repeat this again. Someone said that, if you do what you love, then you don't have to work for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
So that is where you decided you're going to invest in fitness.
Absolutely.
No, how did you make this a hustle? How are you feeding yourself with your hustle?
Basically, I know they say that when it comes with passion, you don't really care about the money, but I do kind of,
money is important.
Yeah, it is.
Money is very important because
absolutely,
you can't want to look like this. And then you're like, let's go on a date and I have to pay for my date. I have to pay for the date.
Exactly. It all just started from me just wanting to create, because I've always been a gym fanatic.
Okay.
Always go to the gym. When you take pictures and stuff like that, you start asking yourself, the furthest you can go is put up a nice picture on Instagram and then what, so I really wanted to create a platform where I can help people instead of just being that guy that just posts pictures on the gram. I wanted to create like a platform where people can feel comfortable to just come work out and look good, feel good about themselves again. And that's really the one thing that motivated me to create a platform. And also my personal journey when I stopped. I used to be heavily like a binge drinker on weekends. So when I actually stopped or placed a pause on that part of my life, then this actually materialized. It's always been something at the back of my mind, but finally this year I decided, okay, now it's time, and I'm just glad that it started off well.
Okay, so I saw recently that you would share posters on Instagram and that people should come and join your program. What is your program called?
I call it Relentless Fitness. I know when people hear the name Relentless, they're like, wow, is it not too tough because of the name? But my motto, or basically the slogan for my company is push through it all. Relentless is all about high intensity interval training, which people abbreviated as HIIT. Basically where you do like an explosive exercise for about 30 seconds and then you rest for like 15 seconds, like the Tabata movement, where it's very exciting. There's a combination of cardio, there's a combination of strength training, there's a combination of stretching. So it's really like a nice package, where you can, for 40 minutes, you get to sweat it out. But once you're done, you're like, wait, do we just do 40 minutes? You won't even feel it. And HIIT training is actually the in thing right now compared to steady cardio outside. People get robbed outside, so that's it. Yeah.
So where do you have this? Are you did you rent out like a space in the gym, or where does this take place? All of this fitness stuff.
Absolutely. Okay. Before I get to that, the advantage of HIIT training is you can perform it anywhere.
Okay.
It can be in your house. It can be you don't really need like a space. But personally for me, I wanted to create a space. That's why I decided to rent a studio at West Lane shopping complex.
Oh, okay.
The top studio.
So you said that before you decided, you know what, it's 2020, I'm gonna do this. You said that you go out drinking on weekends.
On weekends, absolutely.
I also want to have a six-pack. I also want to look
and you
nice.
can have it,
but I don't want to sacrifice
right?
the drinking, eating of. I love bread. You guys know, you don't understand. I love bread and potatoes.
Right.
So I don't mind joining, but it's just, I think the issue with me comes that sustaining the six packs, sustaining the body, sustaining the fitness, and also not having to give up on the other stuff that I love.
Right. Okay, the advantage when it comes to Relentless Fitness, before we start, I have to have a one-on-one with my clients. Because for me, we find it very important to first understand what the client is in life in terms of what do you do for a living. Those things play a role. Where are you at mentally in a state? Are you someone that just came out of a horrible relationship and you're going through some emotional stuff that's causing you to, eat a lot and gain weight? Or like you said, you want a six-pack, but you know that if you want that six-pack, there's a couple of sacrifices that you have to make. Like I had to cut out I had to cut out pasta, I had to cut out like carbonated drinks. But the advantage you have with this modern life is there's always a good alternative.
Okay.
So instead of, like you said now, instead of cutting out, let's say, rice, there's like actually a healthier rice, which is brown rice, as long as it contains the whole grain. Alcohol, I always tell people alcohol is not a bad thing at all. The problem starts when you don't know how to, when you don't know what is enough for you.
Okay.
And that's why we do the BMI scale with our clients to help determine how much calories you burn at rest. And that helps determine that if you're somebody that burns calories on a faster pace, so you can drink like 3 beers in a week compared to someone that burns very slow. If they drink 3 beers like you, they'll be gaining a lot of weight. So we do those kind of nitty-gritties to help.
Okay. I've never had weight issues. Let me not lie to you. I think I'm just one of those lucky people.
Right.
But I would like to tone and also just be fit because I am very lazy.
You know what, Frida? I think you should join our class.
No, I'm definitely. You guys know 2021. Don't talk to me, guys. I'm another woman. I'm completely another woman.
Right.
But also, I'm just when. I'm not trying to push it, but I just want to know when will I start seeing results.
Right. Like I said, everybody is different.
Yeah.
And that's why we take that BMI scale. The BMI scale helps us determine your body fat percentage. And with the body fat percentage, I'll be able to advise you or tell you that, look, for your type of body fat percentage or where you fall, you can expect to see results, let's say in a month, if you're committed from your side, because it's a teamwork effort. I can do everything I can in the gym for you, but I will provide you with the type of nutrition you should go for. But if you're at home doing the complete opposite of what we're kind of advising you, then obviously the results will take a bit longer to show. But if you like really commit to the results, like for your body type, I'm sure in a month's time you can see a difference.
In a month, guys. So when 2021, I'm in a crop top. So what do you want to ask? I'm not listening to that. So you're like different bodies, and then it depends on my dedication as well.
Absolutely.
But then when I'm at home, besides the new diet, let me call it that, do I also have to wake up in the morning and do sit-ups? Do I have to do any of those?
No. Okay. What I keep telling people, the thing about HIIT training is basically what you're doing is you're replacing. So people that come to my class, I keep telling them that you don't have to now go do the outdoor like steady jogs and stuff like that. You can replace it with what we do in my class. But I advise my clients, for example, to buy like a skipping rope, because we only give those classes 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it's very taxing on the body. You don't want to do HIIT training every day. Okay. It's too much.
So the 3 days in a week is perfect.
It's perfect for HIIT training. So if you're the type of person that want to bulk up, build muscles for hypertrophy and stuff like that, then obviously you need to do like weight training. Let's say you can do it in the morning. Then you go to my class in the afternoon if you have the right schedule, or you can do it like Tuesday, Thursday, and the Saturday. Then you do the other days.
Your class is Monday, Wednesday,
and Friday.
Friday is for drinking, guys.
You know what I tell my clients? That's always the one complaint I get. But I keep telling people 40 minutes. I'm not trying to keep anyone away from their loved ones. 40 minutes, it goes by so fast, and you can go enjoy your Friday.
So if I come to your class Friday 5:30,
right,
and I go have 3 beers in the evening, it's fine. It's not a problem.
It's not a problem, depending on, like I said, depending on your body type.
Okay.
So once we sit down and have the one-on-one, I'll be able to also kind of help you to tell you that, look, for the body fat percentage that you have and for the amount of calories you get to burn at rest, having 3 beers on a weekend for you should be fine. You know, compared to someone that's a very slow burner and you want to have like a beer every day, then obviously your results will take longer to come and you need to put in more work. Because I always tell people it's about 70 to 80% nutrition, and then the other percent is now workout. Okay. And then the other small percentage is your dedication, your mindset.
Okay, and as you have communicated before, it's 550 a month.
Yes.
And 550 is enough, guys. I think it's worth it because
it's definitely worth it, trust me.
A lot of people have been going to the gym for so many years, spending 600, I think,
and more, yeah.
But then there are really no results and there's no motivation. And if I had to go myself to the gym, like God knows nothing is going to happen. But if I have someone that's pushing me and telling me what to do, I think the results will be, you'll see them faster. So I think it's worth it. And what I have, before I started the show, I was like, a lot of young people are doing something. I keep saying this, every young person is doing something. And before I joined the community of entrepreneurs, is what I call it today, I really undermined the power of every individual and their mindset and how they can just make a business out of everything. And before, we would just like give so much credit to the people in the Western world because they are doing something, and our people really just, me before, if you're like me, if you don't work for a white collar company, and it's like I'm running my own business, I don't want the Zula man right now. I don't want the Zula life. But I think we should stop undermining and just changing our mindset and for better economic flow in the country. If everyone really does something, and people have been preaching, young people, start your business. But I also think 2020 had a turn on all the young people, 100%. And everyone is doing something. But I'm proud of you. I support your business. I will be there.
Please.
Because you said that.
I'm glad that you're saying it on camera. So you have no.
No, they will see. You guys will see my snaps, guys. And when I'm shouting 2021, I'm going to go look for an outfit that the crop top so people can see my six pack. Because you promised me 6 pack.
No,
but
for sure.
I'm gonna come with my whole team so we can join. And I hope they stay committed because I'm gonna stay committed. I've really been wanting. I've been telling the universe, I want to work out. I want to look different next year. But thank you. Thank you for starting your business. Thank you for being courageous and just like do it.
Absolutely.
But the message for today's episode, and because we were talking earlier, he just you know what, let me just start. So with every entrepreneur, the first step is just start.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't matter how, it might seem impossible. There are a lot of obstacles on the way, but I just encourage every young person to just start. Just stand up and be like, not tomorrow, just start today, and you will get somewhere one day. And you can't expect to start today and make your $1 million today.
Absolutely. And I like that you're touching on that. 2020 is such a special year. I've been telling people that the pandemic was such like a blessing in disguise, because if you didn't take time to sit down and think this year, I don't know what other time you need.
Yeah, I really don't know what other time you need. Guys, literally anything, don't ever think it's too small and people won't. We are out here, we will appreciate, we will support, and we'll continue supporting. So Gabriel Moonde, thank you very much for joining us on the show. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. I'm glad that today there's no class, but I promise you that you will see my team soon, and you will definitely have me in your classes.
Thank you for having me, and I really looking forward to see you guys in my class.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Bye.